So it is Christmas Day and my birthday, and I actually had a pretty good day. Mostly, it was a good day. I had a million messages and phone calls and everything, and I love you all, and I wanted to say thank you all for the birthday wishes and the Merry Christmas wishes, and it was nice to get to talk to a bunch of different people that I normally don't get to talk to and stuff, and but it's Saturday night also, and I'm sorry, no, it's Monday night, and that means I also get a video chat with my kids, and I got to see my daughter for about 2 seconds, and I couldn't really hear her very well. She was trying to show me something, but I couldn't see. There was no video. And then I got to hear my son, I believe, for a couple of seconds, and I actually heard their cousin for a couple more seconds than that. So it's my birthday and Christmas, and of course there's a judgment saying that I'm supposed to have the kids this whole week, from the 21st through the 26th, and I didn't get to see or hear them at all, pretty much, today. So I don't know. The level of parental alienation at this point is just totally beyond. So I'm just documenting it. I don't know what else to do, you know. I hired a private investigator. I hired a attorney. I've hired 2 attorneys now. Each attorney seemingly worse than the last. I went to the court. I filed all the paperwork that I could. I got an apartment in a better school district. And just as of yet, you know, it's been 181 days, I think, now. 181, 182, somewhere in there. And I've had 0 visitation with my kids. And it's just, it's so unfair to them. It's so unfair to them not to get to see their dad at all. It's just so wrong. It's so morally and ethically wrong on every level. And I don't know, you know, there it is. There it is, you know, 182 days, no visitation with dad. So, you know, keep in mind dad has no criminal history, no drug abuse or alcohol abuse history, no record of any kind of violence or any kind of malfeasance at all, you know. And I've had 0 visitation now for 182 days. And today is Christmas and my birthday, and I was supposed to have them for this whole week, according to the court order that my ex signed. So she's now violating a court order that she herself signed, and keeping her kids from seeing their father. It's just so wrong. It's like I can't even. It's so wrong. I can't even. There we go. Another 3 minutes documenting me not getting to see or talk to my kids at all on Christmas or my birthday or for the last 182 days or for the last 5 days when there was a court order and judgment for me to have them. So, yeah, Merry Christmas. I mean, you know, a lot of people worry, you know, it's my birthday and I'm, like, you know, I'm not with friends and family because I'm down in San Diego trying to get visitation of my kids. I don't really have that much family around here, but honestly, I'm fine, other than not getting to see my kids, which is super depressing and sad. Mostly, I'm super depressed and sad for them. I mean, I know they're just fed junk food and plugged in front of the TV and dropped off at the YMCA all the time, so it's just like, instead of hanging out with their dad on an all-organic farm, which was what their life was for the first, you know, 3 to 4 years of their lives. So, but I mean, other than that, I'm great. You know, I really am. I've got some great business opportunities that have been coming up for me, and I've got some good friends and stuff that I've been hanging out with, and we got to go hang out with family last night. That was super fun, and I've been hanging out with family frequently. Other than that, driving up to Riverside, hanging out with all the cousins and stuff, and it's been great, and life is really good. You know, I got a sweet new apartment. I'm not moved in yet. I move in this week, I think, and I got a job where I think I can really do some beneficial stuff for everybody. You know, it feels good to do some kind of meaningful work, but I don't get to see my kids at all, and that's just incredibly wrong. And you know, I keep waiting for something to happen to I keep fighting. I keep going to the courts and going to lawyers and going to private investigators and sending emails to my ex and just, doing everything I can to try to get to see my kids, to try to get my kids a chance to see their own father. And it's just, just zero cooperation from the other side. Zero even negotiation. Just like, it's not even like, oh, okay, you can have them on the weekend if you do X, Y, Z. I mean, none of that. Just like, no, just can't see your kids at all. Just zero. They can live in a ghetto apartment in the barrio with some random, mercenary, some random hired killer. Could drop them off at the YMCA, could feed them junk food, and tell them all kinds of lies about their dad. But that's it. Zero visitation. They don't get to see their dad. They don't get to hear their dad. They don't get to be with their dad. So, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. Anyway, the rest of the night's going to be great. Because it's my birthday, and I'm going to go. I watched a movie today. It was super fun, and had a really good meal, and really good coffee, and really getting attention from the ladies these days, which is very odd. Like, I've never had attention from the ladies other than when I'm like playing violin, and so that was kind of nice to get super hit on this morning, especially on Christmas by somebody who was at work. And like, it was way, so I don't know, whatever. But it's been a good day, and I'm gonna watch a movie and have a good night too. But I didn't get to see my kids or talk to my kids at all, and that's all that really, on a deeper level, matters to me, is my relationship with my kids and being a good dad. That's really all that's important to me in my life, and that's being kept from me, and so that's being kept from them, very unfairly, very wrongly, by somebody who is so incredibly selfish and self-absorbed and just evil that I can't even fathom it. So it's honestly mostly just straight up, like, my feelings on that at this point are just embarrassment. That I could have ever been with somebody capable of this level of depravity is just, it's humbling. It's very humbling. But hey, 41 years old, you live and you learn, right? I'm not going to make that mistake again. I kind of have a new girlfriend, and she's awesome. So, kind of. I mean, she's totally awesome, but I don't know if she's only kind of my girlfriend right now. Still kind of new. I don't like to count my chickens. But anyway, I do want to thank everybody who sent me all the birthday posts online, and text messages and phone calls. And I slept in. It's my birthday, so I had already missed like 20 phone calls and 30 messages or something. And I just know that I love you guys all. And if I didn't call you all back, it's because it was my birthday and I had like 100 calls. And it was Christmas, so I had 100 calls. I still haven't talked to my mom or my brothers, and I'm going to talk to all them right now. Probably call them next. But yeah, 7:24, and I had a 6-minute audio chat wherein I heard like 3 or 4 sentences from Grace, and I think a sentence from Everett, but I don't actually know. I couldn't actually hear. And a few sentences with their cousin Max, who also didn't get to see his dad today either. So apparently parental alienation is something that family specializes in, not just for me, but also for Matt as well. So it's interesting. Have to get a hold of Matt Herm and see how they've been treating him, because I bet they've been treating him really crappy too. So maybe I can talk to Matt Herm. We can mount some kind of joint legal defense against these vile, garish women who won't let you see your kids. I don't think he has any kind of criminal history either. He's not like dangerous or a menace to society in any way. He seems like, I don't know him that well. He's my ex-wife's sister's ex-husband. So, but he, seemed like a nice enough guy to me. So, so this family has a pattern of doing that, a pattern of going out, having kids with somebody, and then just like hitting them up for child support and not letting them see their kids at all. So that's their game. That's their game. That's how they get paid. They're after that money. Lord knows Rhonda was after that money. Matt's family has money, so she's probably getting the full child support money from them. And Lord knows that's what my ex is after. She wants that money. And I said, hey, if I get zero visitation, it's going to be zero money. Until I see my kids, I ain't paying for a thing. Not one red cent. I want to see my kids. I want my kids to have an opportunity to have a relationship with their father. And I will stonewall her on everything. Let the house be foreclosed on. Let her credit go through the ringer. Let my credit go through the ringer. Whatever. The only thing I care about is visitation with my kids. And if she's going to keep stonewalling me on that, then I will not sign a paper. I will not write a check. I will not do a damn thing until I get to see my kids. So that's where I'm at. And eventually we're going to get in front of a judge. And I hope they watch every one of these videos because I got nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. I've been a great dad the entire time. I was a great husband before I was cheated on and left. And then I've tried to be a great dad ever since then. And I've had, just been completely stonewalled by a family with a history of parental alienation, not just towards me, but apparently towards another guy as well. So, yeah. So, good times. Anyway, but I do want to thank everybody who sent me all the messages for my birthday and stuff. You guys are all awesome and sweet, and I love you all, and don't worry about me. Yes, it's hell not being kept from my kids like this. It's being hell being kept from my kids like this, but I am one tough customer, and I'm handling it, and I'm going to handle it. I'm not going to do anything stupid or silly or emotional. I'm just going to keep posting these videos, which helps me deal with my pain of knowing that my kids are being kept from me for no reason whatsoever, for no valid reason. There's just absolutely no reason why they should be kept from me. Why they should be allowed to live with those drunks and drug addicts and, GMO food eating losers, who are all either contract killers or former contract killers for the, most corrupt federal government that's ever existed on the face of the planet. But apparently, I'm persona non grata because I point that out, It's like, oh, you work for the U.S. military? You are a loser, period. That's how I feel about it, I have a lot of ex-military friends, and most of them feel the same way. They're like, yeah, it was a mistake to go into the military. Like, we were the bad guys. It was the wrong thing to do. So, anyway, that's who my kids are around. Those kind of people. Not people who can go out and get a real job doing real work. No. Government dole, government assisted living losers. That's who my kids are hanging out with right now. Whole house full of them. And cheating, lying, alcoholic mothers who also keep their kids away from their fathers. For no good reason. Definitely on this end, for no good reason. I mean, I've got no history of anything. I mean, I'm starting to get a criminal history right now because I'm not paying child support because I have gotten zero visitation for 182 days. So my criminal history starts right now. My economic malfeasance starts now because the house is being foreclosed on because my ex didn't pay her car payment or pay her insurance or all these other things that are, still in my name. Even though I said, hey, take this stuff off of my name, it's still in my name. Her car is still in my name. She's probably out driving drunk in my car with my kids in the back. And that car's in my name still. But other than that horrible situation in this vlog and me not being able to see my kids, actually I'm doing great and I love you all, and please don't worry about me. I've had so many friends be like, oh my god, how miserable, he doesn't get to see his kids and blah blah blah, it's his birthday, and and it's awful, but honestly I'm good. I've been hanging out with a friend all day. We had a great time. We had a nice meal. Went to see a movie. Just, had a really good coffee. Man, the coffee was delicious. And, I'm eating real healthy. I'm going to the gym. I'm doing what I need to do. Filing court paperwork and hiring lawyers and private investigators and everything else I need to do to try to get my kids back. So, and I am relentless. I'm patient. So I will just keep fighting. I will be here fighting. I told them, I said, look, if you try to keep my kids from me, I will fight you forever. I will continue to fight you forever. I told them that. And I am a man of my word. If I'm anything, I'm a man of my word. And I am going to keep fighting until I get either 50-50 custody or full custody. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And I'm going to get my kids. You can't stop it. You can't stop me. When I set my mind to something, I've never been stopped in this life. And it may take me 4 years or 6 years or whatever, but I will have those kids, Jackie, because I'm a better parent and I care about them more than you do. I would never drop my kids off at the Y. I would never expose them to all these random men while going out drinking with them and my kids. I would never go out drinking with somebody of the opposite sex that my kids have never met and bring my kids along. That's sick. And she did that like a bunch of times this year. Dropping them off at the Y, keeping them from their father. It's like, what is it? What is it? It's on. I will keep fighting. I'm gonna get custody of my kids one way or the other. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, may not be January, may not be February, may not be 2018, may not be 2019. But I will fight, and I will keep fighting, and I will win. I will win by sheer relentless care for my kids. So, anyway, I love all of you. Merry Christmas. I'm sorry that I'm in this depressing situation. So many people care about me and care about my kids, and they're like, oh my God, it's just so awful. They watch this vlog, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not a pleasant vlog. This is not a pleasant situation that my kids are being put in by these monsters. Jackie and Rhonda and Regina are monsters. And her dad, who supports this behavior, is just the most pathetic worm. I mean, he's not even a human being in my opinion. He's just a pathetic worm. I don't know how. I honestly don't know how they live with themselves. Oh, that's right. They're drunk 24/7. That's how they live with themselves. So, drink up, Garish family, because I am going to keep fighting you till I get my kids. I will never stop. I told you I would never stop. So you can either give up now, let me see my kids now, or I will just keep taking you to court over and over and over and over until I get my kids. That's where I'm at. That's never going to stop. Could be 2025, 2027, unless you hire a contract killer and take me out. Good luck with that, by the way. I am going to be fighting for my kids in court, fighting you every step of the way, every day. That's my birthday gift to myself, and it's my Christmas present. Besides all the other Christmas presents I bought, there's a whole pile of them. Besides all that, my Christmas gift to my kids is that I'm never going to stop fighting for them. Not now, not ever. So, you're never going to get a paycheck out of me. I mean, you might be getting a paycheck out of Matt Herm, Rhonda. Jackie's never going to get that paycheck out of me. Never. I will fight and fight and fight and fight and fight to have my kids because I'm the better parent. It's not really about the child support. I don't even care about that. I don't care about money. I said from the very beginning, I don't care about money. Let her have the house. Let her have the Lexus. Let her have all the gold and silver. Let her have it all. I just want the kids. I didn't get the kids. Now I'm going to fight you every step of the way until I get the kids. Forever. This is my own. I don't even care. I really don't even care. About anything else. I'll just, whatever it takes. I'm going to keep doing it. So, all right. The rest of you, though, seriously, I'm fine. Stop worrying about me. Yes, it's depressing. I don't get to see my kids, but honestly, I'm fine. I'm eating well. I'm going to the gym. I'm watching fun movies and stuff. It's been all hanging out with good people. I got all kinds of business things that I'm working on that should be really, really awesome. I'm super excited about. So I'm starting to do music again. I don't know. I might be sitting in with this band sometime in January, playing shows and stuff again already. So I got my job and I got a new apartment. I mean, everything's going great, but it does suck that my kids are being kept from me like this. It is really messed up. So, but I love all of you. Merry Christmas, and I'm gonna keep fighting for my kids. I mean, I'm 41 now, so I'm gonna keep fighting for my kids till I'm 92. I'm gonna stay alive. I'm gonna stay healthy and alive into my 90s to make sure that I outlive my ex and get to spend more time with my kids. Even though she's taken this 182 days from my kids and from me and from having a relationship with their father, I'm gonna win on the back end. That's why I'm going to the gym. That's why I'm eating healthy, because I will win just by sheer relentless stick-to-itiveness. That's where I'm at. So anyway, Merry Christmas, guys.